Many traders think that having many strategies in their head is the key to success, yet it is the key to confusion. You'll get confused as much as you have many in the head. You just get confused. And even I request the government, if possible, government should put hospitals for traders because people are getting confused. Really, they are running mad.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy be done on earth as it in heaven. Give us our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those.
Welcome, I am Don. Thank you for joining in our channel. It's a free channel. Everything here is free. Don FOREX Hub. Thank you for subscribing in. If you are new, please subscribe. Share. You can comment something, you compliment. Yeah, anything here. Today we are going to talk about a very important thing that will make you profitable without struggling. You have to know a person behind the camera and behind this all. I am Don, I said. I have been trading for 5 years. 3 years of crying, 3 years of making losses, 3 years of blowing accounts, selling properties, ending up blowing accounts. It has been the journey. It has been so long. I had everything in my head. Anything you may think of, I had all the concepts in the ICT, very well. The liquidity, the order blocks, the fair value gaps, break of structures, everything. Change of characters, the break off, the shifts, as you understand, the liquidities. But at the end, I discovered one thing, that the more you equip your head, the more you get confused. In this game, or in this journey of learning, I request you to find your edge. Get your edge out. Because knowing this is important. So spending a lot of time learning is important, but you have to get a limit. After knowing things, create your own edge. Because the truth is, all these concepts were formed by people. Someone sat and found this this can work. So he brought a concept. He named it a name. That this is demand and this is supply. This is the ICT. And this is what. I'm seeing all these books, these ones. These are my playbooks. This one was given by my broker. If you may want to trade with me, my broker, the leaf. The link is in the description. You will go and find it. These books are full. Are you seeing? Hope you can see them well. These are all my calculations. I'm a mathematician. So I tried to get all these concepts, getting my edge. All these are my books. I want to show you all these. Hope you can see them well. All these, you see, all these are all concepts. Making research, making 3 years. 3 years. So don't waste time. It's better you follow. It's better you follow from the start so that you avoid spending a lot of time. Yeah, I'm saying this. So it's out of experience. I got all this, and we got one entry model which is called the dawn entry. It's not from heaven, but it's from research, and it's not gambling. It's from combining all the analysis, all the market mechanics, all the market behaviors, and we knew that now this does like this. The main thing is, and the main challenge that traders do, they think they are 1K, they are 1M, they are 10K, they are 100K can move the market. Our money is very little to move the market. It cannot move the market even a single candlestick. But what moves the market? They are big boys, they are institutions, and they are banks, those billionaires that moves the market. So what you have to do is to trade with them. And you have just to know that the big boys are now in the market. Let me enter. Let me trade with them. Don't just enter or don't collide with them. You know, colliding with big boys, these big boys, when they enter the market, they move it. And how do you know? So the dawn entry, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to explain to you how it works and how you can work, how you can enter, or how do you know when you look at the chart like this? How do you know that now the big boys are in the market? And how do you enter with them in the market? So that is the dawn entry. So it's better to know. You don't enter the 3 years of struggling, of spoiling things, of wasting time in this. If you know this, I'm telling you, you'll become profitable just in a few days. Some traders may look at you, or you may look at me, and enjoy my life, enjoy how I work. I remember people that I used to work with those years. When they saw me struggling, they saw something, strange. But now they admire, but they can't know the years of experience, the years of cries, the years of sleeping hungry, the years of fighting, and the years of struggling with these things. So now, it's better when you see me, you also see the years of struggling. And don't, I may not need you to go through that. Now we are going to enter chart. As you're seeing, we have a chart here. How do you know that big boys are now in the market? And how do you know that I have to enter with them? If you missed the episode of candlesticks, you missed a lot, you can go back and watch so that you don't make mess. Now you see, these are the candlesticks. Of course, you know it. But how do you know that now the big boys have entered in? One. After knowing the trend, if you missed that episode, go back and watch it. The trend, you have to know where the price is going, where the price is leading, where is the strong side, where is the strong move. And that one, we know it on a bigger time frame. That means we have to get a bigger time frame first. Let us do it like, we can go to our big time frame. For us, we are scalpers, the traders, is 30. You go to 30 time frame. So when I look at 30, I look here. Let me first change the view. Hope you can all see. So 30, price at first was going up, coming down. So it was in uptrend. This is the last break. This one was the last break, forming the high. You remember this topic? This one was the high. This one was the high-low down here. Understand? It braked. So this one became the high. And then price came back down and braked the high-low. So that means it has turned. We have got a shift, price shift. You remember this topic very well. Price shift. So once price makes the shift, just it does not move in one direction. It doesn't move in one direction. Price will come back from this way. It has to come and retrace. It has to come and retrace. So what are we waiting here? Now, we have confirmed, look at this. When price came from top to down, I can't understand that the big boys are in. These small candlesticks cannot assure you that big boys are in. Until I saw these rapid moves. Once you see the rapid or big, simple thing, just at least 3 random big candles, just that big boys are in the market. Just that big boys are in the market. You're seeing them here. Big boys are here. They have entered for a sell. Big boys are here. They have entered for a sell. So now we go back. When you come here, you see where the big boys have entered from. Where are we confirming that the big boys are in the market? We confirm here. we saw the pullback and then they came down. So we confirm around here. Right now the big boys are in the market. You can see this gap. You mark the previous candle before the pull. So now we are waiting for this gap. You can wait for this gap. The price to come up to this way, and then it will drop. So this is how they detect that now the big boys are in the market. And once you see, let me show you an example. Once you see that big boys are in the market, that is the right time. After knowing the trend, don't go against them. They may fake the trend, the direction. That means they are coming for liquidity. You understand? You have to first know that really the big boys are in the market. For example, look here. Price was going up and we saw, sorry, look here, is here. Price was going up, but instantly it came, it dropped. So dropping, I told you, if you get 3 rapid moves, which are strong, just know that big boys are in the market. Remember, we are in the downtrend. Hope we are together. So once I see them here, they are here. Just know the big boys are in the market. So I just mark the previous candle. What was the previous green candle before the move? It is this, the green one, this one. It is this. So mark the price will move up to where it will end. It is here now. It has ended. So you put here your order. Your entries are here. Once price comes here, just take entry, sell without hesitation or fear. Here, the stop loss will be up, and then the TP will be here. Go out. Things are simple, not making things so complicated. Now look here, the same thing. When you see big boys entering in, they are here now. Don't worry, don't fight. Just mark the starting candle. The starting candle. See? Hope you are seeing, you are following. We are just tracing where the big boys have entered in. Even here, when you look here, 1, 2. So these are very big candles. Mark the previous, which is the green candle, from where it started to where it stops, like that. So price moves up to down here. So at the end, moves up to here. And then it traps us. The entry comes like coming again. Pew. Stop loss. It has hit the stop loss. That means we made a loss. And that's what I told you, that we also make a loss. Now we come back. Look for it again. Now here, where we are, we had big boys entering. We are waiting just for price to pull back. We are waiting for the price to pull back. Then we go with the big boys around here. They entered around here. So we are waiting for price to pull back up to this place. Then we enter for a sell. So that's how they trace the big boys. I'm just showing you, but we have to reduce the time frame. It's not that, mark me well, we don't follow only one conference. Once we detect the big boys, that big boys have entered, and we are interested to find them here, or their pullback is coming. Let me give you an example. At a minute time frame, here, get me well. When you wait for price to pull back up to 30-minute time frame and it reaches your level of interest, turn to the smaller time frame. That means from 30-minute time frame, go to 5-minute time frame and see at that moment, at that area, that zone, what is price doing? Because it's the zone of your interest. You don't just enter because you have seen it has pulled back. No. See, is there any sign of price going where you want it to go? If there is no, don't enter. Wait. Now, for example, here where we are. We are here. Look here. of here. Now, we had the big boys entered in here. You are seeing them here, the pool. I told you when you see these big candles randomly, just know big boys are in the market. So they are here. After now, we are on the 30-minute time frame and we are in the buy trend, the uptrend. So just mark the last candle, the last candle, the last red candle. The last red candle is this. So that means we are waiting for price to come up to this level. Note this. Once it reaches this level, reduce the time frame and go to the 5-minute time frame. You understand? So we are waiting for price to reach this level. Once it reaches here within 5-minute time frame, again we read what is it doing there. Is there any sign of price moving up, reversing? So if it's there, we take the trade without fear. For us, we take trades without fear once we confirm our conferences, only 3. So now when we come here, we shall wait. Wait. The biggest challenge with traders, intermediate and beginners, they don't want to wait. They fidget. You end up entering trades which are not very good. For us, we screen out. We want to enter a trade. We look for the best setup. That's why we are day traders and we enter in 1-minute time frame. That means a day we cannot fail to get at least one entry. Full day we get at least one, but we choose the best. All our conferences should be cleared and met. So now here we are waiting, and you are seeing, if you are following, you can see here. If you are following, you can see this area here. Already the price is showing us that the big boys are here. They are still in, you see, pushing the price going down to this area. So here we are just waiting, wait until you meet your position. The biggest work in trading after these 5 years of experience is waiting. And waiting when you need something is a very hard thing, but you have to wait. If it means waiting, wait. Wait. You wait until you meet your conferences. Wait. Don't rush. Your trade will come. And it is good always, at least, to stay with your equity, your capital, untouched, rather than putting it in the market and they take it. Sarah, in the Bible there is, in Psalms, there is that word Sarah. Pause and think about it. You read the verse and there is that word on top, Sarah. Pause and think about it. So I want you to pause and think about that. That when you are trading, waiting is the biggest challenge. Why? Why waiting becomes the biggest challenge? Wait for your setup to fulfill every conference, then you enter. You make a profit rather than making funny losses. Because in your journal you have to put, I saw this, I confirmed this, I confirmed this, I confirmed this. If you have 4 conferences and you confirm 3, don't enter. You wait. Market is there, price will come to your zone of interest. So now here it means we are waiting. We are waiting. So don't just come. The biggest mistake some traders do, they use one time frame. Don't just come and wait and use one time frame. Now let me give you an example. Let us look here. This area. Let me mark it. This area here. Also remember, we saw big boys here entering the green candles, I think. So what we say, we mark the candle, the red candle here, the previous one here, and we wait. So after reaching here, this area, we turn, price came, And we have to turn to the 5-minute time frame. And we see what price did around there. Yeah, this is the area. So when the price came, it reached our point of interest that you're seeing here. But we are not seeing a signal of big boys. Eh? And it price is coming as if we saw the big boy entering, but still very weak. Again, we saw the big boy entering here. So we had to do like this. We lose less at least. We had in the smaller time frame. So here we had to mark this. Still, we have to see the big boys in the smaller time frame. So this price went up like this and it came up to down. So we had to enter here for a buy. But wise people and those who see that the big boys are in, you cannot enter for a buy here when you are seeing these candles. You're seeing these candles which are showing that the big boys are in. Remember, we are waiting for them here. We are waiting for a buy to take a buy this here. But how can you take a buy here? You have to be wise. How can you take a buy here when you are seeing the big boys showing up like this? So here you first wait. At least, listen to this, at least they overtake them. If price comes and overtakes the big boys, at least here, you can start looking for the buy entry. You may fail to get it at the bottom here, but you get it somewhere in the way. But after confirming, because how can you enter? Because your strategy is telling you that here the big boys showed up, that we are buying, and we've been waiting for them around here to enter for a buy. And you see these. Once you see these, take off. Brother, don't enter. You wait for the trap. They first overtake them. If they overtake them, then you enter. If not, you wait. So now that means we are waiting. Waiting, press to overtake them. Again, it went down. Go back to because it has now exceeded your point of interest. Wait, is it going? Go back to the big time frame and wait. You see, that is the play that the big boys plays in the market. Are you seeing here? Yeah. So many people took trades here, put their stop loss around here. TPs were here, like that. But they became liquidity. If you don't detect liquidity, I will teach you about, we have an episode of liquidity. So they became liquidity. Don't become a donor. Some people are donors in the market. You put money because you put money. But don't become a donor. Just detect where price is going. Let us check on another pair. We get it well. Let me set. This one is the same. Wait. Let me see JPY. Let me see this. Let me set, because you are used to get candlesticks when they are red. For me, I use all colors because I know that going down is selling. Let me remove even the grid so that we can see well what I'm explaining. Now, look here. Let us go for where 30-minute time frame. So when you look at 30-minute time frame, what is the price doing? We are here. We can read that price is, it came up. So at this point, after breaking here, going up, then it came back down and it broke down like this. So it changed. So it had to come like this, pull back. So we are looking for sells. But when we are looking for sales, remember the price was in the buy and we saw the big boys. The big boys led the price to break off, to shift from the uptrend to downtrend. So the big boys are here. And I told you how to detect the big boys entry. It is always just see the candle, the previous candles. But this previous candle is bigger than the big. So here you don't looking for an entry here. And I have to get, I'm seeing a big boy reversing like this. The sell, I see. So now we mark the previous candle and where it is. So our TP should be around here, at the bottom. So now, when the price reaches here, in fact, it reached here, don't just enter because you saw the big boy entered here. No, wait here. Let me show you. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. Good. You know, trading is a very simple game. So we are here. Look here. So when the price reached here, to avoid setting big lot size gap, stop loss gap. This is a stop loss gap here in the big time frame. Come in the 5-minute time frame, the smaller time frame here. Look for, we are waiting to see here. We waited to see the big boys. And the big boys entered in. What we do, just say the stop loss is here. Because remember, we are waiting for the check. Now here, this was our entry. So we had to wait for price to come up to here. And then we do what? We enter. But look here. Look here. How can you enter the trade? These are the mistakes even some students makes, the beginners. How can you enter for a sell here when you have seen a big boy, this big boy pulling the price up to this way? This means wait and see. Do they overtake or that means this setup is false. Why? Because confirming that really price will go down, they have to first overtake this big boy here. That means price has to first come up to this one. Then we confirm a sell. But if not, we leave the setup. We wait. So now, what we are waiting, this setup is false now because of just this big boy. We go back to the 30 minute. And we see what price is doing. Price now is at, we are in our zone. Price is still in our zone. Price is still in our zone of interest. You see? It's our zone of interest. Our zone of interest. So now, let us come here in 5 minutes and see, can we enter for a trade or no? Hope you are following. So now price came like this. Big boys are showing up. Let's see. Big boys are showing up. Big boys are showing up. Big boys are showing up. So now we are here. We got the boys are coming in. You see, they came in. The sellers. You see, the big boys, they are overtaken the buyers. So now we come to the previous buy, and mark this. Hope you are seeing. So that means we are waiting to see price comes, and at this level, should we allow the entry according to what we are seeing? Because when you see it, price is coming. At this time, it didn't reach. Of course, we saw the big boys showing up here. We could not enter, so it had to pull back. It shows us interest. Then it came back again. Here, automatically, we just tap in. Here. Now, here we have confirmed that price is selling, and the big boys are also showing up that they are selling. So that means here, once price comes back here, we just take a sell. No hesitation, no fear. take sell, come in 30 minutes. Sorry. Let me remove this. Yeah. Take a sell. So now this one is the TP. Once you take here, wait for your TP says. So it's better always to concentrate, wait, take your time, and then after take a perfect entry. In a week, even if for us, sometimes in a week we take 4. Every day we take 1, but a bad day, of course, we don't force trades. Don't force trades. If you have been watching this episode and you found it good, please subscribe, share to a friend, such that they can also learn together, detect the big boys in the market, know how to enter the sniper entry, get the sniper entry, enter, take the TP, enjoy. Let me wait for you in the next episode.